Yeah, like with the topless protesters.
Yeah.
They didn't need to go topless. They could have just talked about it because
Yeah.
it's still against the law. They are still breaking a law.
Yeah.
That's like men going, oh, why can't we have our penises out? And then just pulling down their trousers.
But that is still, like I said, sexist. Because I see men in the summer with their shirt off just walking into town.
Yeah.
No one cares. But
you don't think twice.
yeah, it's just like, oh, look, a guy, he's hot. He take his shirt off.
What did you just say, Jay?
No, not hot as in hot.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a bit warm, so he took his shirt off.
A guy that's looking very warm.
Yeah.
You meant to say.
Well, you just assume.
But if you aim that way, I won't criticise.
Or maybe he's just a guy who wants to show off his stomach.
Yeah, it's funny when they're like, you can just tell they're doing it just because they want to show off their ripped abs.
Well, of course you want to walk around with your penis out. I mean, you want to show off to the women what they're getting.
What they're getting? Okay.
Yes. Well, it's a bit like, the thing is, like, when you pick up a woman and you take your pants off and she sees it for the first time, it's either, oh shit, I got to bang that, or, oh okay, yours is too small, can't do it. But if she sees it before you take her home, there's going to be no awkward moment. You know? That's just my view on that.
I guess it's a good idea in theory, but in practice, pull them down. It's like, now there's no awkward moments. I think that's an awkward moment within itself.
What, just walking around?
Yeah.
See, fuck Adam and Eve. They wrecked it. If they hadn't eaten that apple, we'd just be walking around.
If they hadn't eaten that apple, there would be no pain during childbirth.
Yeah.
No periods. And what was the one that men suffered? I don't know what men got punished with. Oh, they had to grow their own lands. They wouldn't just get it on demand.
And what did the snake have to do? Oh, he had to crawl on his stomach. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, a snake. Oh, that's a punishment for a snake. Okay.
Crawl on its stomach. What, did it have legs before? That's a bloody.
It's a snake.
Wait, snakes don't have legs. That's not a punishment. That's the norm for a snake.
Exactly. I bet the snake couldn't believe his luck. He was like, "Oh yeah, you got me. Yeah."
He was like, "Oh, damn, God, you got me good. How am I gonna live like this?" Really thinking, yes.
Oh shit. But that story is crap anyway. So.
Oh, but Adam and Eve. Good show.
It's a good story.
It's an interesting story. What do you think about that? We're getting into the sensitive stuff right now.
Let's just be honest, it's ridiculous. But if you tell that to a kid, they're not going to know any. This is why I think a lot of people are religious, because they get told this stuff when they're young, and they just believe it because their parents said, "Yes, it's fact."
Okay, I'm just going to throw out a spoiler. Oh wow! I just hopped onto Facebook, and the uni lads Facebook page just posted the topless woman thing.
Good website.
Yeah, good website. But what I was going to say is, what was I? Oh yeah. It's kind of like this whole Santa situation. You get told there's a guy that goes around. Of course, you're going to believe that as a kid.
Yeah.
There's a guy giving out presents, and the same thing with God. There's a big man in the sky. You're just going to believe that. And once again, like in the Middle Ages, when they didn't know right from wrong and all that, if you felt an earthquake or thunder, you would think, is somebody doing that? Are we being punished? You wouldn't think logically fix stuff.
Yeah.
So I can see why it would branch out into that, but man, I think you shouldn't be taught a religion until you're 15 or something like that, and you can research them all and see which one suits you. If not, none of them, then that's fine. The way I see it, I want to live my life without thinking about religion. No stress, no nothing. Just carry on with your life. There's only one life, so you might as well make the most of it rather than thinking about
Yep.
what's going to happen after.
Exactly. Like people are saying, "Oh well, when I die." Well, why are you thinking about that now? Just enjoy
It's
your
like-
life.
When you're dead,
Yeah.
you're dead.
I don't even want to think about that now. Like sometimes I do think about it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this just like all of this just goes. You know?
Yeah, like life is we're kind of getting scammed. Like, the world goes on for the rest of eternity. Time
Yeah.
goes on for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
Our lives, 100 years maximum, really. So, yeah, we're kind of getting mugged off.
Yeah, and like I was going to say, I said like I believed that stuff when I was younger, just because they teach it to you in school, like this is real life. But
That's what I disagree with the schools
Yeah.
telling you, like I remember once little Happy Will walking into lunch, we had to say a prayer before every lunchtime.
Really?
And the funny thing about those prayers, so like, thank you God for all the hot dinners and dinner ladies. That was the most common thing to say.
What the hot dinner ladies?
Not the hot dinner ladies, the hot dinners
Right.
and the dinner ladies. There wasn't many hot dinner ladies.
Oh, shame.
But yeah, and I remember getting very told off for not putting my hands together, which is kind of like you
yeah.
can't. That's like a dictatorship. If I don't want to pray, I don't
Yeah.
have to pray.
Yeah.
But really, I just wanted to eat my sandwiches.
Yeah, and when you're that young, you don't really know enough to question it. Like now, if you say to me, "Oh, God did this," I'm like, "Well, how did he do it that way?" You know?
Yeah,
You've got to
you
question
have
it.
what of an argument.
But the fact of the matter is, they never have an answer.
Yeah.
It's like you ask them a question, like, "Oh, he just did. It's written here. Look, it's fact."
I won't name names, but basically this guy I was talking to,
Oh yeah.
I was like, what evidence do you have? We're just having a peaceful debate, a very passive debate about it, and I said, what evidence do you have of any of this happening? And he said, there's a whole book about it. And I'm like, well, there's a whole book about fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah.
There's not wizards.
Yeah.
But
Like, we didn't get a letter from Hogwarts when we turned
Why?
11.
yeah, why do we quote a book that was written thousands and thousands of years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
It's very strange.
Yep.
Like, what I want to do is write a book, a bunch of bullshit, bury it, and then in 100 odd years they'll find it and be like, yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
It's our religion.
Will wrote it, so it's
Yeah.
true.
They're like, wow, this guy wrote this. It must be true. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
please don't take offence, anyone. It's just opinion.
Yeah,
And
it's
opinions, like arseholes, everyone has it.
Believe what you want, but don't force your own opinion on other people. You know?
Yeah,
That is the message.
exactly.
So yeah.
Unless your opinion's right, like ours. I'm joking.
Yeah, ours
but-
is right, obviously.